time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes. So it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
They'll throw it on first down. Gets it out quickly. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Scanning the field, it's Manning trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quickly out to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the full play. First down for this offense. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get it down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
Give him 6. Touchdown, Longhorns! They'll try to tack one more on the score. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Mids offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
This crowd, full throats, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Goes to the option. And sure, tack from there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Navy will have to punt it away. He's got great speed. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
To the air, it's Manning. He lobs one high down the left side. It's in his stride inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wide out in motion. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to find.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 we could go, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On the option, they needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
And the fullbacks are just the big, burly, strong suckers. They got bloody knuckles, tape all over the place, and they're just lowering their shoulder, trying to hit you, trying to get positive yards, and it's exactly what he does on that play.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to stay on his feet. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. On the option, he'll do it himself. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback home.
They'll run the option. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to pop the draw. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
On the run, it's Baxter. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Handoff from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a 4th quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. fast motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Past the 40. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop it, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot be.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorn.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Maryland sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in College Park. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
He'll ride his man on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defensive end understanding football, understanding that I got to keep outside contained. I'm responsible for the quarterback. Good job playing his responsibility. And how about getting that sucker on the ground? He's a pretty good athlete to be able to corral him, tackle him right in the middle of the field, and get him to the ground.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Navy will have to punt it away. Makes the catch right at the 50. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Manning. It's complete on the right side. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on them. The Longhorns are flying down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. They stop him short of the marker
Low man wins. Defense that time on the fourth down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
This offense has a second down play. On the option. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Navy will have to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4 downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Second down coming up. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 28-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Navy will go back on the attack. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Navy quick to the line. Trying to find his man on first down. On a little time, lets it go. Working the middle, it's complete. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receiver. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Line getting set on second down. The aerial assault continues. Grab near the sticks. It's Hodgins. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. Quarterback trying to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Dropping back, it's Woodson. Powering to the right, complete. Four punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Catch in the middle, it's Leonard. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Navy will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Give to the running back. Across the 25. And he's running in the open. At the 30. And after gobbling timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. It is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the moon kind. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They finally make the stop, and that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Longhorns will boot it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Leonard. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here comes the Navy offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Got his man in the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
That's how you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Back to throw. It's Manning. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. Try to get it on the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
We got to challenge my guys all throughout the week. We get these sort of situations. Who's the bigger man? Who's the better man? Who's going to be more physical? These are the situations we practice all week. Challenge the manhood of the offensive line, and they come through in a big way.
He's got it. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Barrels ahead. Touchdown, Longhorn! And has commenced.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. Now they'll run the draw. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Lets it fly on the move. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Texas offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the back. Tackled, but he has a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Might as well give it to him again. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
Right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. When you're starting like that, now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all
Illegal
about.
block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Zings it complete to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
They pick up the first down, the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
Shoots it to the left. He's got it on the run. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the end. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And the beatdown has ensued. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. UCLA found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat, something this program has done time and time again inside the Rose Bowl. Bruins fans will enjoy this one for at least 1 week. The circle of life in college football. One team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Well, that's just on the defense. I'm sorry. Fullbacks are not supposed to be able to rip off big runs like that. The defense, they better do a better job tackling as this game goes on.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll run the option. Runs through the tackle. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. To the air, it's Woodson. Fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. The back goes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And wings it incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job.
Throws into double coverage and it's picked off. No. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was... all the skills after that interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. The give from the gun. Bulldoze ahead. He's down at the 18 after picking up 5.
And I would just hate to be in the shoes of these defenders trying to tackle this running back, because of course you're so afraid of this guy shaking you and using his elite speed to make you look bad on a highlight film somewhere, but you forget this guy can still run you over. And you saw it on that play.
Got it behind the line. It's Gibson. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a full reward to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. And Navy will go back on the attack. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. He's going for the big play. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats and get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Using his legs, it's Gibson. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Time to take a shot. He's got it. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
On second down, wants to throw. This time it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. The run from the shotgun. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll try it on the ground. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding. Offense.
Did you see the replay?
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Offense set on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's fly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Behind the line. It's Payne. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's going to take off. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Oh, what a cut! He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next game.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
Yeah, this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
On first down, here comes this offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Dances away from one. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He'll run it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll run this play from the pistol. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. Pass on the way. It's picked off.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play